Welcome to our Homologa tutorials where we explore tips and tricks from Homologa, the global crop protection database. Today we will talk about MRLs Legal Framework. This is a quite simple module, but at the same time it is quite powerful because you are going to be able to see in just one place all the relevant and the latest updates when it comes to legislation for each one of the countries that we currently have available in Homologa. This together with default MRLs, the information about the default MRLs for that market and of course the source of that data. To get to this module, we just must go to MRLs and then here you should be able to see MRLs Legal Framework. If I click here, you can see that the interface for this module is quite simple. We have a country field and then here we can call one of the countries that we have in Homologa, for example Brazil. If I select Brazil, you can see that this is the structure of the results in this module. We have the country, and the source for that country. In this case, you can see that it is coming from the ministry in Brazil, Anvisa. Then we have a law of reference with the latest amendments that we are taking into account. You can see all those descriptions. And we have the default MRLs on the right. In this case, Brazil in the absence of national MRLs, differs to codex values. And there are also some other important information included in that default MRLs. This is just one example, but if we go to a larger market, such as the European Union, for example, you can see that if I call and bring up the European Union, that for the law of reference we have many latest updates. As you can see, so these are the latest updates that were published at the European level and all of them were already implemented in Homologa. Then of course we have a default MRL as you can see in this part, where it says that in the case of the European Union, they refer to default value of 0.1 mg per kilogram. This is quite a simple module, but with a lot of information included. This is valuable information if you want to be always up to date with this type of data. I would like also to go to one of our MRL modules because every time that we use one of the MRL modules, we are going to be able to see the default MRLs in the results. This is quite useful in order to understand or further understand the results in the module. I am going to run a quick example using these MRLs and active ingredients country comparison. I will compare France, which is my base country, with Canada for apples. Once I have selected my countries and crop, I will display the results. In the results you can see that we have columns for both the European Union and Canada, but then what I want to bring here is this button which says, Default MRLs. Because I selected the European Union, France and Canada, you can see that we have both defaults for the European Union and for Canada. For Canada it will tell me that they refer to 0.1 ppms, if in the absence of values and like we saw before in the European Union, they refer to 0.01 in the absence of values. So this information together with the results that you are going to get in any of the MRL modules that we offer in Homologa, will give you a perfect picture of those values. In this case, for example, I am highlighting these ones in Canada, you can see that there are no MRLs defined, but if I go to the default, I can tell that for these particular active ingredients, I should actually apply a 0.1 ppms for all of them. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found these tips and tricks for using Homologa helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest tutorials. See you in the next video. Goodbye.